So we unfortunately have some bad news about the 6.0. It sounds like someone dumped a bag of rocks in the engine bay and a dentist drill. That's the best way I can describe it. But no worries. We have a solution for that because Tuner Depot sent us out this package to fix it. So pretty much what that sound could be, it could be a boost leak, or it can be the turbo bearings or something going on with the turbo. I checked for all boost leaks. There was none. So it's narrowed it down to me to be, I don't know if you guys can see from where you're at, the turbo. So let's see what they sent us in this box. We pop it open. Cut this open. I should have brought my table out here, but it's not the end of the world. They did some, oh wow, this is some really good packaging. They wanted to make sure this was protected. I'm probably gonna have to bring this to the ground to be able to pull it out. Ugh. So this is, look how good protected that is in this box. So this is the replacement turbo for the stock one. Yes, it is a stock replacement. That thing looks beautiful. It's powder coated black. Sexy. It's already powder coated black, so it'll look aftermarket inside the engine bay. It's got all the plugs and everything that we need. It's got, should sit like this, the VGT and everything. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get this installed. So the removal is not complicated at all. Hopefully there's no coolant in these lines. If there is, there is. All we gotta do is pop off this, the intake, the oil line, the up pipe, and the down pipe, and then the bolts, and this VGT switch. I almost forgot, before we switch it over, I gotta show you how the old one sounds first. What happened?
That was tough.
Thank you. So as you can see, that turbo is bad. Something with the VGT isn't working properly. So that's why we got to replace it. So it's all pretty straightforward and simple from here, like I said. 11 millimeter here. On that clamp. 11 millimeter here. 11 millimeter down here. You don't have to take the whole pipe out. It just makes it a little bit easier to have the space. Just like that. Technically, you can just leave it just like that. I'm gonna pop it out some more. Take it all the way out just so it's fully out of the way. Cold air intake off. Just like that. Unplug the sensor. Should just unplug just like that. And we should be able to fish it enough like this. Get it this way. To this size. Pull this coupling off. Snugger. Pull the whole coupling off. I found my issue. That's my issue right there. downpipe. Oh, there's more. I hope it just watched me take all that stuff out. I'm really hoping so. The VGT needs to come out. With 10 mil. Oh no, it's a 7 or an 8.
Well, you're working on the wrong fucking truck. No, this won't be running for a few days.
Yeah, it will. Takes that to take it out.
But it already has turbo, so.
Yeah, listen. It's not supposed to do that, yeah. Damn, how tight did I make
Yeah,
this?
there's no way you finish this in the next couple days.
I'm gonna take a bet I'll get done before I have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock.
You better get Uber.
So next up, we're gonna pop this oil feed line off. Just gonna place it right there. Pop 2 bolts up here off. Alright. So we got our extension for the 11 mil to do the up pipes. Just like that. It should theoretically be free. Truck before me is an idiot and they stripped or they broke the other bolts. So I'm not stressing over it because it held. Turbo is out. Simple as that. Now let's go over why it actually failed. This is what you call a variable geometry turbocharger. So basically it has a VGT solenoid that powers the vanes inside that open and close depending on how your throttle position is. This is not supposed to do this. Just like that, that's not supposed to happen. It's my heart putting old things and pretty new things, but this is an essential part. Just like that. Let's give this a shot. Take the powder coat. Downpipe gets in the way. That's the issue. There we go. I'm really hoping it caught all that. Again, I don't know why this camera's acting so weird, but now we got the downpipe on. We just got to tighten that up. When we get a minute, we got to get this up pipe clamp. As you can see, the new turbo is in. I don't know where it cut out, but it's in and it's brand new. Y'all can keep talking.
Do your thing, man.
Bruh.
You edit us up.
Now we just gotta get all the piping back into place. So this is gonna slide. Best thing I bought for $5. That's gonna slide there like that. That's gonna slide as far down as it can go. That's gonna slide right in there. Just like that.
You're gonna go push it. You're gonna push it. Is he working?
Just tighten all the way down. Tony is an idiot. That one's tight. Just gotta get this one down here tight. Make sure it's all the way in. So now online says you got to do a dry crank. It says disable the FICM, which is this one, out of your fuse box. Dry crank the engine for 15 to 30 seconds. Back down and in. After cranking it for 30 seconds, let's see if there's any air leaks anywhere. So now we just need to go on a test drive. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to come back so she can be camera person for me while I'm driving. So we're on the test drive. This is how it's telling me to drive it. So come to find out, it actually wasn't the turbo itself doing any of the damage. It was actually the number one injector on the passenger side, injector one. I guess I bumped it and it wasn't fully seated. The second I touched it, the whole motor sound changed. Yep, it's tight now. And that sounds so much better. If we come back here, it actually sounds like a jet now. No chop, no nothing. Like it should. So, I'm so much happier. I have a problem now with coolant. I know I gotta figure that out. Spraying. But look at that, it looks so much better. And it's actually working now. Brand new turbo, It spools properly. It's doing what it's supposed to. I might go on another test run. Let's see how well the truck reacts now that that plug is now plugged back in. We're gonna go take it on a little rip real quick.
Back on the highway?
No. It already feels a lot better. I don't know if you guys can even see, but it already feels a lot more responsive and a lot better. So let's do a little rip real quick. Let's see. It definitely hooks now. It most definitely hooks. Holy. I want to give one final huge shout out to Tuner Depot for sending me out this turbo to replace the broken turbo on this truck. We have many big plans coming with them, so stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more sweet parts for this truck, so stay tuned for that. But go buy any of your diesel needs from them. Like, I highly recommend them. Their customer service is amazing. Their response time is amazing. They went back and forth with me about every question I had. So I want to give a huge shout out to them again. Make sure you go buy stuff from them.